Hey guys, and welcome back. It feels like forever since I have sat down and filmed an actual beauty video for you guys. It's just kind of been a rough couple of weeks. I've kind of had some confidence issues with, anxiety, and if you guys have seen my mental health live streams, you know what I go through. And I just want you guys to know that no matter how you're feeling, what you're feeling, you are not alone. I'm still feeling a little dumpy today, but that's okay. I think I'll recover because I just got in the most exciting package and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I was contacted by a company called BeautyBigBang, and you can go and see their website. I'll have it linked down below. And they contacted me and asked me if I would like to review a couple of products for them. They gave me a nice long list of products, they gave me a budget, and I could choose whatever I wanted from the list as long as I stayed, fairly close to the budget that they gave me. So I was able to pick two products. I did, to be fair, I picked some of the more expensive ones. That means today I get to test out two new products for you guys from BeautyBigBang, and that is an eyeshadow palette and a lipstick. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am super excited about this. They reached out to me, and it's like it's my first PR package. I'm so overwhelmed and excited, and can't wait to share it with you guys. Let's go ahead and just start digging in. Actually, before I begin, let me go ahead and just throw out there that they did also provide me with a discount code. So I'll have the code linked somewhere over here, most likely, and I'll also have it linked down below in case you're interested. If you guys do want to purchase products, please use that code, because if it is used just 6 times, that's it. 6 times, they will sponsor a giveaway here on my channel. The first item that I'm going to be testing today is the BeautyBigBang 10 color matte and shimmer eyeshadow palette. I think there's 5 different options for this. I lied. There's 6 options, and so I could have chosen any one of the 6, but I chose option number 5, which to me personally I thought was going to be the best palette to test in this case, because there's some colors in this that are either going to be a huge hit or they're going to be a really easy miss. This is what the palette looks like. I thought the colors in here were just gorgeous, and specifically this red shade right here, this can go really well or really poorly, but if it goes well, I'm going to be over the moon about this. This has a lot of really beautiful colors in it. So I guess let's go ahead and just get started. Like usual, I have already primed and set my lids. I used my same Catrice concealer and the Prime and Fine setting powder because I want to use things that I've used in the past, things that I know, I know how they perform, so we know that the only variable in this is the shadow. First up, I think I want to go into this pretty pink mauve shade right here. And I'm going to take this shade up into the crease and kind of up towards the brow bone. This is going to be the only transition shade that I have, so we may as well make it count. So far, so good. I think that color turned out really pretty and blended out pretty nicely, and it's kind of light though. I mean, it's a light shade, so I haven't gotten like a full idea of the blendability and everything, but it went on really nice. Alright, this is the moment of truth, because now I just want to dive right in to this bright red shade right here. This red is going to go all up in the crease here. Oh, well, that's really not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and be the first to admit that this shade did not turn out the way that I thought it was going to be based on, what you see in the pan. but I'm not mad at it. It looks like a, kind of like a deep red in the pan, but it really goes on more of a very vibrant kind of pink, kind of magenta. I like it. Alright, so to deepen up the look a little bit, because it's a little bright right now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of blew out this reddish magenta color, just a little bit. So to modify that a little bit, I'm gonna go into this deep shade right here. It's kind of like a rich chocolate brown, and I'm going to start working this shade just here in the outer corner, and I might, depending on how it looks, I might end up taking it into the crease a little bit, but for right now, we're just focusing this on the outer corner. I packed on that dark shade in the outer corner. I ran it in the crease just a little bit for a little more depth. And then while I was off camera finishing that up, I just went ahead and cut the crease because I do want to try one of the shimmer shades also in this palette. I really think the one that I want to try is this one right here. This is like the palest pink whitish shimmer, and I guess the best way to apply this will be my finger. I don't really know. I lied again. I dipped my finger in it, and honestly, I think one of the ones I want to use is probably one of these ones right here, because they look like they are packing a little bit more shimmer, and I really want that contrast. So I guess let's go ahead, we'll go into this shade right here instead. I've got some on my ring finger here, and I'm going to put this all over the area that I cut with the concealer. That shade went on beautifully. I did have to end up going in with a smaller brush because these pans are quite tiny. They're about the size of like a fingernail or so, so they're kind of small, but once I went in with a smaller brush, whoo, that pigment just started to pop. Alright guys, so I went ahead, did my face makeup. I also put on my lashes. I did as much as I could do without actually finishing up with these products. So now we're going to go in and do the lower lash line. First up, I'm going to go into that darkest shade that I used here on the outer corner on a itty bitty little pencil brush. I'm going to line the lower lash line as carefully as I can because there is a little bit of fallout with this one, with this dark shade. Lastly, for the lower lash line, I'm going to take another little pencil brush and go back into that deep red shade. And I'm going to run this also on the lower lash line more to diffuse that darker shade and kind of bring this all together with the outer corner here. For the brow bone and inner corner, I'm going to use that shade that I said I was going to use the first time on the lid and then I decided not to. And that's this one right here. I'm going to run this up here on the brow bone. And also right here on the inner corner. And lastly, I picked out a lipstick. This one here is the BeautyBigBang matte lipstick, and this one actually has a shade name. This one is 8, which is called Bomber. And I thought it would go with this pretty well, but now I'm kind of thinking I misjudged a little bit because the shade, the red shade in the eyeshadow palette kind of went with this, but I don't think it's going to match anymore. Oh, that's cool. So it comes in a tube like this, and you hit this button on the top, and the bullet actually pops out. That is so cool. Alright, well, it's not going to match, but we're going to try it out anyway. So let's go ahead and Whoa, this does not match. Okay, so despite the colors not quite matching the way I wanted, this lipstick is super pigmented. Like, you saw that first swipe was just bam, like metallic, bright ass red. Now we've tested out both products from Beauty Big Bang, so what do we think? Let's start with the lipstick because that one's a little more fresh in our memory. So like I said, I got shade 8. This is called Bomber, and this is the matte lipstick. I really wish that this was the shade that, you know, would have matched this, but the eyeshadow unfortunately turned out a little more pink than red, so this didn't match the way I wanted, but it's still a gorgeous lipstick and it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel drying. It doesn't feel like it's sucking the moisture out of my lips like a lot of lipsticks do. So would I recommend the lipstick? Absolutely, especially if you're looking for a big, bold, vibrant color. This one was amazing. It says on their website that it retails for, it's actually $7.99, but right now it's on sale for $4.59. But it comes in 12 shades, and they have some really bold colors. They've got a blue, they've got like a bright pink, dark like burgundy shades. There's pretty much a shade for everybody. So yes, absolutely to the lipstick. On to the eyeshadow. So on their website, this retails for $12.99, but right now it's on sale for $7.99. And would I recommend this? It's kind of personal preference, honestly. I like the way the colors came out because I love what I did with my lids, but I didn't feel like the shadows were 100% true to shade, obviously, because I thought the red was going to turn out like this. But as long as you're aware of that, and you're aware that the pan sizes are kind of small, so if you're trying to get a big fluffy brush in there like I was, which I did have a very rough time with, this is the brush I was trying to use, and this is the pan, it gets a little, you know, it gets a little choppy at times. But again, as long as you're aware that the shades are just a little slightly off, just that red shade especially, and that you're going to have to use different brushes or just be very careful with the ones you have if they're bigger, then yeah, I definitely recommend this. I mean, honestly, I'm just pleasantly surprised with all of this. I didn't know what to expect. I'd never tried anything of theirs before, and the packaging personally to me is kind of underwhelming. Like, it almost reminds me, and I hate to say it, but it almost reminds me like of kids' makeup. But don't let the packaging fool you. The shadows are surprisingly pigmented. They don't have a lot of fallout, although if you do try to pack it on like the way I was doing with the lower lash line, kind of like as a liner, they do have a little bit of fallout, but for the most part, you know, for the price, it's really quite decent. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know I kind of still feel a little out of sorts. You know, I just don't feel as confident as I usually am doing these videos. But this was a lot of fun. It was so exciting to be testing something out that was sent to me. I thought that, I don't even know what I thought. I never thought that that would even happen. But if you guys did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and remember to hit that subscribe button either down below or right up here in the corner before you leave. And don't forget, if you guys do want to order from BeautyBigBang.com, I will have my own discount code somewhere, probably over here and down below. And if just 6 people use that coupon code, I will have a sponsored giveaway on my channel, and that would be just like beyond exciting. I hope y'all are having an amazing week, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye y'all!